News for Wisconsin taxpayers. A new report shows that the tax burden here in the Badger State is among the lower half of states in the nation. Political reporter Will Keneally is here with more. Will?
Well, Susan, these are all the states in the country looking at how much residents paid in taxes now compared to the year 2000. Now, these gray dots here show that year 2000. These blue dots show now. So you can see here states like New York, Hawaii, they pay more now than they did back in the year 2000. Now, if we go all the way over here, this is Wisconsin at the very tail end, showing the biggest decline from the year 2000 to 2022. Now, this shows, again, that we have that big decline, about 3 points to the tax burden.
That's kind of a long-standing trend that's been happening for the last couple of decades here in Wisconsin.
That puts Wisconsin on the lower end of state tax burdens.
The thing that stuck out a little more this year was we really saw in 2022 for the first time our state tax burden really dipped significantly below the national average. In the 80s and the 90s and the early aughts, our tax burden was significantly above the national average here in Wisconsin.
According to an analysis by the Wisconsin Policy Forum, that can benefit certain Wisconsinites over others. 74% of the benefit from the drop in tax burden went to filers with an income of more than $100,000. But this could change as local governments resort to referenda.
If you live in Madison, you know we just had several huge property tax referenda go on the ballot, both for the school district and the city of Madison. Those are not yet factored into these numbers, right? Because that was just voted on and will take effect going forward.
Now, in recent years here, policymakers have been working away to chip away at the state's income taxes. So back in 2021, the Republican Party put in the state budget a plan to reduce income taxes. Now, that was partially vetoed by Governor Evers. They tried again in 2023, but now back here to 2024. Earlier this year, they broke some of those bills out into a package to introduce some that, again, was struck down by the governor. Now, this all comes as lawmakers are putting together their next two-year budget coming up this spring.